Welcome to Offbeat Wanderlust. If you're planning a trip to Lisbon or just dreaming about your next adventure, you've landed in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into 11 unforgettable experiences that will make your time in Lisbon truly special. Make sure to stick around till the end, because I'll also be sharing the best cafes for people watching and enjoying a cup of coffee. Don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and check the description below for links to all the activities. Alright, let's get into it. Number 1. Torre de Belem. Our first stop is the iconic Torre de Belem, or the Tower of Belem. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of Lisbon's most famous landmarks, and for good reason. Originally built in the 16th century as a fortress to defend the city from invaders, today it stands proudly on the banks of the Tagus River. The tower's intricate mannerline architecture, which combines Gothic, Moorish, and Renaissance elements, is a sight to behold. For just a few euros, you can explore inside the tower, climbing to the top for panoramic views of the river and the city. If you're on a budget, even walking around the outside and taking in the view is worth it. Pro tip: go early in the morning to avoid the crowds and catch that perfect soft morning light for your Instagram photos. Number 2. Arabida Park Small Group Kayak Tour. Ready to get out of the city for a bit? Lisbon isn't just about stunning architecture and rich history. It's also a hub for outdoor adventures. One of the best ways to escape the hustle and bustle is by joining a small group kayak tour in Arabida Natural Park. Just 30 minutes from Lisbon, this place feels like another world, with its crystal clear waters, hidden caves, and dramatic limestone cliffs. This tour is perfect for those looking for a mix of adventure and relaxation. You'll paddle along the coast, explore secluded beaches, and maybe even spot some local wildlife. If you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse of dolphins playing in the water. Whether you're an experienced kayaker or a newbie, this tour is accessible to all skill levels and is guaranteed to give you a new appreciation for Portugal's stunning natural beauty. Number 3. Pastel de Nata Masterclass at a Real Bakery. Now let's talk about something you simply cannot miss when in Lisbon: the Pastel de Nata. These delicious custard tarts are the heart and soul of Portuguese desserts. But why just eat them when you can learn how to make them yourself? A Pastel de Nata Masterclass at a Real Bakery is an unforgettable and tasty experience. During this class, a local baker will teach you the traditional method of making these little bites of heaven from scratch. From working the buttery pastry dough to perfecting that creamy custard filling, you'll walk away with a new skill and a box of freshly baked pastéis de nata to enjoy later. Plus, it's a great way to interact with locals and learn more about Lisbon's culinary history. And let's be honest, nothing beats the smell of freshly baked pasties filling the air. Number 4. Castelo de São Jorge. If history is your thing, then Castelo de São Jorge is a must-visit. Perched high on a hill overlooking Lisbon, this medieval castle dates back to the 11th century. Once a Moorish royal palace, the castle has witnessed centuries of battles, conquests, and royal life. When you visit, you can wander through the ancient stone walls, explore the towers, and enjoy some of the best views of Lisbon and the Tagus River. It's easy to get lost in the charm of this place, whether you're imagining life as a medieval knight or just soaking up the peaceful atmosphere. Make sure to check out the peacocks that roam the castle grounds too. Oh, and if you're a photographer, golden hour up here is absolutely breathtaking. Number 5. Sintra, Penha, Cabo da Roca Coast, and Cascais Day Tour. Looking to explore beyond the city? A day trip from Lisbon to Sintra, Penha Palace, Cabo da Roca, and Cascais should be at the top of your list. Sintra, with its fairy tale-like palaces and lush landscapes, is a magical destination in its own right. The Penha Palace, with its vibrant colors and stunning architecture, feels like something straight out of a storybook. After exploring Sintra, your tour will take you to Cabo da Roca, the westernmost point of mainland Europe. The rugged cliffs and sweeping ocean views here are breathtaking. You'll finish off the day in the charming coastal town of Cascais, where you can enjoy some local seafood and relax by the beach. It's the perfect day trip to experience the natural beauty and historical wonders of the Lisbon region. Number 6. Time Out Market. If you're a foodie, Time Out Market is going to be your happy place. Located in the Cais do Sodré district, this massive food hall brings together some of the best chefs and restaurants in Lisbon under one roof. You can sample everything from traditional Portuguese dishes like bacalhau, salted codfish, to international cuisine, all in a lively, buzzing atmosphere. The great thing about Time Out Market is that it caters to all tastes and budgets. You can grab a quick snack, like some freshly shucked oysters, or sit down for a full meal from one of Lisbon's top chefs. And let's not forget the dessert stalls. Get ready to indulge in everything from artisanal chocolates to, of course, pastéis de nata. Pro tip: go with an empty stomach and a curious mind because there's a lot to try. Number 7. Convento do Carmo. Next up, let's head to the fascinating ruins of Convento do Carmo. Once a grand Gothic convent, it was almost entirely destroyed during the massive earthquake that rocked Lisbon in 1755. What remains today is a hauntingly beautiful open-air structure, an eerie yet serene mix of arches, pillars, and open sky. It's not just a beautiful spot to explore, it's also a poignant reminder of Lisbon's resilience in the face of natural disasters. If you're interested in Lisbon's history, this is a must-see. And if you're into photography, trust me, those arches against a blue sky make for some epic shots. Number 8. Seven Hills Half-Day Electric Bike Tour. Lisbon is known for its steep hills, which can be a workout to explore on foot. Enter the Seven Hills Electric Bike Tour. This half-day tour gives you the freedom to zip around Lisbon's hilly streets with ease, all while taking in the city's best sights. You'll cover a lot of ground on this tour, from the narrow alleys of Alfama to the trendy streets of Bairro Alto. With a knowledgeable local guide leading the way, you'll learn about Lisbon's history, culture, and hidden gems, all while getting a bit of fresh air. Plus, electric bikes are just plain fun to ride. Even if you're not super into biking, this tour is a fantastic way to see the city without breaking a sweat. Number 9. LX Factory. If you're into artsy, offbeat experiences, then you need to check out LX Factory. This former industrial complex has been transformed into a vibrant creative hub, full of street art, galleries, quirky shops, and cool restaurants. It's a great spot to wander around, soak up the creative energy, and maybe pick up a unique souvenir or two. Everywhere you look, there's something interesting to see, whether it's a massive mural or an eclectic mix of pop-up shops. Don't forget to stop by Lair Devagar, one of the coolest bookstores in the world, located inside an old printing press building. And if you're feeling peckish, the food options here are top-notch. From gourmet burgers to sushi, you'll find something that hits the spot. Number 10. History, Stories, and Lifestyle Walking Tour. For a deeper dive into Lisbon's rich history, culture, and lifestyle, consider joining a history, stories, and lifestyle walking tour. Led by knowledgeable locals, this tour takes you through some of Lisbon's most iconic neighborhoods, like Alfama and Boavista, while sharing fascinating stories about the city's past. From the influence of the Moors to the devastating 1755 earthquake, this tour covers it all. You'll walk through narrow streets, past tiled facades, and maybe even hear some fado music drifting from a nearby cafe. It's the perfect way to get a sense of the city's soul, its triumphs, and its challenges. Plus, your guide can offer up some insider tips on where to eat, shop, and explore after the tour. Number 11. Best cafes for people watching in Lisbon. All right, as promised, here are some of the best cafes in Lisbon for people watching and enjoying a great cup of coffee. The Mill. Located in the heart of the city, this cozy spot serves amazing brunch and coffee. Perfect for starting your day or just sitting back and watching the world go by. COMOBA. A trendy, health-focused cafe that offers great coffee and delicious plant-based options. It's the perfect place to recharge between adventures. Marquise de Mobler. With its vintage vibes and relaxed atmosphere, this cafe is great for spending an afternoon with a book or just soaking up the local ambiance. Copenhagen Coffee Lab, Alfama. Tucked away in the charming Alfama district, this Scandinavian-inspired cafe offers top-quality coffee and a cozy vibe. It's also a great place to escape the tourist crowds for a bit. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey through Lisbon. Whether you're a history buff, foodie, or adventure lover, this city has something for everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to Offbeat Wanderlust and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. And if you have any other Lisbon recommendations or hidden gems, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Until next time, happy wandering!